Hello friends, today we're going to be doing a video on starting Lost Ark, and should you start playing if you've been considering playing. Or if you're new and you've been playing and you're wondering if it's a smart idea. We're just going to get to the short and skinny of it right here. I think it's never too late to start playing games in general, unless the game is like literally on life support and confirmed that there's no more like big updates. I don't think it's ever too late to start playing a game. But we'll get into the specifics on why I think that with Lost Ark here in a second. Of course, if you could like the video, helps the channel grow. Dislikes help the channel grow too, so if you don't like the video, hit it with a dislike, still helps me. And of course, subscribe. We're trying to get 1K. We are very close. I appreciate each and every one of you. XOXO, Gossip Girl. Alright, why do I think it's not too late to start playing Lost Ark, and why do I think now is as good time as any to start playing Lost Ark? Well, that is simply put, Lost Ark is sort of... It's not like a lot of games that a lot of people are typically used to playing. Like, Lost Ark isn't going to be your World of Warcraft or your Elder Scrolls Online or sort of like any of these other games that you've mostly played. It's going to be more close to like BDO. And I know a lot of people probably haven't played BDO either, but what I mean by that is the Lost Ark is not a sprint. It's a marathon. This game is not meant for you to pick it up, binge it for a month hardcore, and then drop it to like minimum hours. This game is something you're meant to sink in time over a long period, rather than short bursts of a lot of time. Granted, you can do that too if you want, but it's not designed around that. Like, the content cycles are not designed around that. That's all I kind of mean by that. This game, and the account progression, and everything that goes along with it, is very gradual. You have a lot of things that are specifically going to take you a lot of time, just because they're like dailies or weeklies or monthlies or you know what I mean, like stuff like that. To give you some concrete examples, I mean like Unitask reputations. That'll take you X amount of days, X amount of months to complete, just based on the fact that you can only get reputation once per day. Stuff like rapport, you can only do a certain amount of rapport actions. Granted, you can give gifts, which speed it up. Again, the sooner you start working on rapport, the faster you get to the goal that you want to achieve. Same with stuff like Omnium Stars, just anything that takes time to get, you know what I mean? The sooner you start, the better, and the longer you go on with it, the more complete your account becomes, so to speak. And sitting down and grinding it out super hard for a week really isn't going to put you that much more ahead than somebody that can just casually put in a little bit of time here or there, doing the same things, because it's gated, right? That's what I mean. Another reason that I see people wonder if they should start playing or not is the whole, can I quote-unquote catch up? And the reality is, you're probably not going to catch up account progression-wise for a very long time. That's not to say that you can't. But like I said just a second ago, a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about takes a lot of time. So naturally, it requires you to play the game for an extended period of time. A lot of the things that you want, like, if we take a look at collectibles here, stuff like Makoko seeds you can grind out. You could sit down and get all of these in a couple hours, and it gives you a bunch of stuff. And none of it's like super like great, but you can get it if you want it. Omnium Stars are again something that you grind out over time. And as far as rewards go, yes, there are 2 greater skill point potions, and it's definitely something you want to work towards. However, not having these isn't going to make you unable to play the game. You know what I mean? And it's like, missing a little bit isn't the end of the world. I know it sucks to not have things that other people have, but you have to keep it in perspective, right? And maybe try to shift your mindset towards, rather, instead of, I don't have this and other people do and it makes me sad, think of it as something to work towards, right? But the only thing that really I would be concerned about in terms of, like, progression that you might super need, because Ignia tokens are the same, but, I mean, this is just something that takes a while to grind out for a skill point potion. I think that's, what, 7? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 8 tokens is a point. But you see what I mean? Like, this stuff isn't necessarily hard to do. It just requires you to have played the game for a while. Also, let's take a look at the Hyper Express mission real quick. Let me put that on my bar. Oh, I can't check it here because it's on my Reaper. But basically, every, like, event cycle or patch cycle, there will be an event, a Hyper Express event. They're pretty much always running in some form. Is it most efficient to wait for, like, a growth event? Yes, but chances are, if you start playing, if there isn't one right then, there will be one very soon, and you do need to get to tier 3 in order to make use of it, because you need to complete the Berver's Friend quest to get the Power Pass. And you usually need to be T3 to use the Hyper Express itself. So having a base account isn't a bad thing, because you will need that. I think that sort of sums up everything that I wanted to get out. I think I'm going to start releasing a couple of different quick start guides based on very specific things like quick start, what to do, how to get to 50, what to do at 50, ways to get gold, you know, just short little concise videos that I've seen people ask questions about, new players specifically, and I'm going to try to space them out so I don't just kind of dump them all at once, because I know not everybody's a new player here, and I know not everybody likes the same content, but I want to try to help people, because I think new players are very good, we like them, I like them. Please come play the game. It's very fun. And if you don't buy into all the need to do this, need to do that, go, 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 go mentality, this game can still be very, very enjoyable. Even if you start the game right now, today. Bye, bye, bye. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get off the horn. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Dislike it if you dislike it. Leave a comment down below telling me why you hate me or love me. I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe. Bye.